Careful, buddy. Let him do it, T.
Alright, the crank's got stuck.
Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. I'm starting this one because Tanner is hooking up the trailer with Paxton, and we're going to be loading up on a bunch of like dressers and stuff today. Our goal is to pick up or like make at least another $1,200 this week before we head back to Arizona, and that means we'll have made $5,000 profit doing this part-time within I think 3 to 4 weeks, so probably like a little less than a month. So that's the goal today, is to pick up, I would say, at least like 3 or 4 pieces or sets, and then come back. We're selling the couch today. You guys may have seen it in the last like cleaning video that Tanner did, and then selling that for $650, bought it for $50, so $600 profit. Pick these up, and that's pretty much all we're doing. It's a Saturday. We leave on Friday, so you guys know us that we plan to sell everything, get everything cleaned up today, listed, and sold before we go. Say hey.
We're gonna pick this one up. They listed it for $50. I got them down to $30, and I might even have this one sold today. We'll refinish the top on it, but somebody messaged me on a different dresser, and I said, hey, this one's sold, but I have some other ones. And I sent them the picture of the other one, but it was too long, and they want something like this, and their budget is like $300 to $400, so potentially might even have this one sold right away. And then that other one, we're gonna go pick up. She said we can pick it up at around 5 o'clock for $40. I think you said you want to like paint this one black or something.
Yeah, I think we'll paint like the base, and then the drawers I'll leave wood, and then just drill some like knobs on it.
Yeah, but I messaged some other people too. I'm just waiting to hear back, but I'm mad. We can even stop at like some thrift stores depending on how much time we have. Somebody's coming to get this couch. Did you say 2 o'clock our time or 3?
I think she's leaving at like 2 our time, so an hour and a half. So I'm thinking 3:30 to 5-ish she'll be here.
Well, if we can get this dresser and at least one piece to make it even more worth it, that would be awesome.
Yeah, my goal is like 3 to 4 things at least today.
I'm just saying this trip though.
Yeah, this trip before she comes. What do you think, Pac? You're helping us today, and you're getting paid, huh? Mm-hmm. Back to the good old days, huh, buddy? So we just got to the first place and picked up that dresser in there. Well, you can't see it, it's in the trailer. And we were having a conversation with Paxton because we told him we'd pay him for today for helping us. And in the business world, everyone that we meet, we go to a lot of meetups and stuff, and we've always taught Paxton, well, Tanner taught him, and enforce it to shake hands, look people in the eyes, and you know, just be professional. And he did it with this guy because you know, that's what we taught him.
Well, yeah, we got there, and then you know, Paxton said, well, there's not much I can help with. And I said, helping doesn't mean even just, you know, helping carry something, or hey, grab me that paintbrush or something like that. Mm-hmm. I said helping can just be coming out with us right here. This is before we picked this one up, and I was back in the trailer. And I said helping can just be you coming out and just observing. And I said,
giving them the cash, checking it out.
Yeah, and I said, and then yeah, Mariah gave him the idea. You can hand him the cash. And I said, what do you do? And he said, yeah, shake his hand, look him in the eyes, and that's what he did. He held out his hand, Paxton, and then the guy looked at him, and then he shakes his hand, looks him in the eye, and the guy's like, what the heck? And he's like, well, if you're the one buying it here you go. And only we were gonna buy it for $30, and he gave it to him for $20. So yeah,
so he got an extra $10 tip, and Tanner was just telling him that. So that's how like planting seeds in the brain works with your kids, because what me and Tanner had a conversation about even yesterday was that, well, the last week I'd say we've been kind of talking about this, but your kids are a reflection of whatever belief systems or limiting beliefs. They're very good at portraying what really subconscious beliefs that you hold, and just like what you subconsciously like do on a day-to-day basis.
Of you.
Exactly. They're just a reflection of you. And so everything that we've been teaching, building up the stepping stones and the building blocks of looking in the eye, shaking their hand, looking things over, not just walking up and handing people the money, you know, just how to do business transactions and just life.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, don't just walk in though with the cash and just say, here you go. I said, check it out and make sure you like it. And if you do, then that's where you hand him the cash. And then it was funny, Paxton, you know, handed him the cash.
And then held
his hand, said thank you. And then he said, well, you know what? If you're buying it, it's only 20. And then gave him 10. So there you go.
Now he's got an extra 10. And Tanner was just telling him, like, that's, you can even get tips. You can get things for more. And Tanner was just telling him that while we were backing in the trailer. And that's what happened.
I said, if you show up, you carry, and, you know, people will reward you, give you tips. Same with, like, when you deliver stuff like this, too. You know, go above and beyond. You know, a lot of people ask me that are reselling and say, like, hey, when you offer delivery, just get way too technical. For one, do you help carry it in and blah, blah, blah. It's like, sometimes yes, sometimes people pick stuff up, but if people need a hand, I'll just carry it in. I'm not going to try to tell them, like, hey, you got to pay an extra, you know, 20 bucks if you want me to carry it in too.
Just be a normal
Just
human.
naturally do it, be a go-giver, and then people literally give you tips and reward you.
Yeah, Tanner and I have gotten so many tips, free coffee, like someone gave us $100 tip once. Remember that one in downtown Phoenix where we had to like literally carry it up 4 flights of stairs? It was like vertical tiny stairs in downtown Phoenix. And it was a big freaking couch.
And you know, you're not gonna don't expect anything.
Yeah, don't expect it.
But you know, you never know what can happen. Is just basically what I'm saying.
I know, it's crazy. Just thinking about like how everything in your life and your experiences are a reflection of the beliefs that you hold, and whatever you focus on and whatever perspective and lens you view the world through is what you're going to see more of. And that doesn't mean that we don't go through hard times or have like, you know, tough experiences even doing this. It just means that we view it differently, therefore we have more good experiences. But we're gonna run into a thrift store now and then see what they got and kind of see their pricing system and see if they have any good deals there, because they even have this is what I mean, they even have like the donations area closed. You can't see it. It says no donations right now because they're over flooded. So if they can't take any donations and a lot of these places are overflowed, that means a lot of things are going to landfills.
Yeah, and that's, you know, where a lot of people say, oh, you're taking from the poor and the needy. This is like a prime example. Like they're literally too full.
I know, and a lot of people give things away, and the thing is too is that people have such lack and scarcity mindset because you think me and Tanner could literally take everything, so there's nothing ever, you know what I mean? Like people that say that to us, we have so many deals. We pay for most of the deals that we've been getting here. I think we've only maybe gotten one thing for free here.
Yeah.
And most of the things that we do get here have been sitting, and we just know how to negotiate. So it's not like we're taking something, it's been sitting there for a while, like we said in I think the last vlog we did. But yeah, we're gonna go in, check this place out, we'll show you guys, and then we have a couple more pickups I think we're gonna do.
I learned that from like playing games too.
What's that?
So say like a dresser for $300, then like your lowest price you can take it to is $230. Basically they might give you more of like
A tip?
a tip.
Well, that place was a dud. There was really no deals there. I mean, there was furniture there, but the prices for a thrift store, I think, are a little nuts.
Yeah, and it was really like bulky. They didn't have
A lot of it was like in rough shape.
Yeah, it wasn't in very good shape. So maybe stop at a couple more thrift stores.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot here where we're at.
No, there's not like a whole lot of good thrift stores where we're at in particular, but Facebook's usually pretty good. So we're gonna maybe stop at a couple other ones and then just look on Facebook, but we're gonna grab a bite to eat. And then I think we have one more that we're gonna pick up for sure after those people come for the couch.
Yeah.
But the goal is to hopefully pick up at least one more. We have this set of like 5 hutches that we could buy, but here's like kind of our mentality behind it. There's 5 of them, and that would be good. We could get them all for maybe like 50 to 75 bucks a piece, so like $3 to $3.50. And that sounds like really good in theory, and it would be, but you have to remember me and Tanner are leaving on Friday, and we just, to be able to sell them for a higher price, we'd have to sit on them a little bit longer.
We'd
So
probably have to make 2 trips.
yeah, we'd have to make 2 trips. And so if we wanted to do a quick flip, that'd be fine. But, you know, because we're leaving, we'd have to do a quick flip. But we can do quick flips with other things that don't require us to take 2 trips and that aren't super, super big and bulky and heavy. So that's kind of more our mentality. If we were here a little bit longer, they'd probably be a good deal because we could sit on them, we could do a little bit more work to them, sell them for higher, make more. But since we wouldn't be able to make as much, it's just not worth how much of a headache it's going to be to try to like load them and stuff and then sell them.
We're gonna find another piece to make our trip like into town even more worthwhile here while we're getting a bite to eat.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
We're gonna find a good deal. Like that couch was a really good deal.
Yeah, the couch that we're selling in about an hour. 2 days ago, me and Brian, I don't think Paxton was with.
Yeah, he was.
Or yeah, he was.
Because he helped.
We were eating, grabbing a bite to eat for lunch at Blaze Pizza, and while they were ordering, I was just checking out Facebook Marketplace, and a couch, a nice sectional, got listed for $50. Messaged them right away, got their address. It was only like a 5-minute drive, and then that same day cleaned it up. Spent like what, maybe 45 minutes tops from like cleaning it and taking pictures and just putting it away.
Yeah.
And listed it for $800. Somebody's coming to buy it today now, 2 days later, for $650.
Well, technically it was sold yesterday because they planned it yesterday, but they're coming an hour and a half away to buy it. So they couldn't come until today, but it's technically sold within 24 hours. So it's still a quick flip for here. I bet we could have sold it for upwards of even $900 if we would have sat on it. But
I actually have a nice couch in the pipeline that I've been messaging on.
Really? Yeah, we oh yeah, I remember the one, the like cloud couch. Yeah, we're gonna we have a whole bunch of deals that we're looking at and that we have been looking at, but we just have to like be strategic because we want to sell everything before we go, and we still have some stuff we need to sell. But our goal is to make like walk away with $5,000 from like this month flipping just like odds and ends stuff. And that's doing it part-time because we've been working like over full-time doing our other like online sort of work that we have to do.
Yeah, we haven't really like been spending more time on this. We've just been able to like multitask, like when we're already in town grabbing lunch or something and find a deal, just pick it up real quick.
In small markets like this, you could still do this full-time and probably make on average, I'm guessing, at least $5K a month. But I bet as a single person doing it, and like, you know, that's what I'm saying is like you could make up to 8 to 10, but I would say there's no reason like maybe on a slow month where you wouldn't do at least 5. I bet on good months you can make upwards of 15 in this market. Like in the summer doing like high ticket stuff like couch or not couches, pontoons, campers.
That's the limit really too. If you're just, I think with what you're saying is just like the bottom of our whole like Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
But if you build your business off of relationships,
and even that like box store where you get like truckloads of Amazon returns and stuff, technically it's like flipping and reselling too.
Yeah.
People can do that here and you can make quite a bit too, like getting palletized bulk stuff. But just starting and being like a single operator, yeah, I'd say like 10 to 20K is like 20K. You could probably do that on a really good month here if you get a few ahead of time.
Yeah.
You could probably have a big month.
But if you build your business on relationships, you can have as far as supply coming to you non-stop. And the same thing with buyers, you know, building connections with people who would be buying furniture like all the time.
Yeah, for sure. But I bet there's like a lot of good deals like right now, like if you had a shop or like a little bit of land and you live in kind of a rural area, this is rural, right? Yeah. Rural area, and could store like old campers and pontoons and stuff, get them for super freaking cheap. I've been seeing them listed for super cheap right now, and then get them all worked up throughout the winter and still flip other stuff. Then in the spring, I bet you could sell them like freaking crazy and even probably have like above a 20K month pretty easily. But you just have to be willing to stick some money into stuff and fix them up now. But if you kind of build up that momentum, you could still profit in the off months doing even like cars, or like furniture, or you know, other things like snowmobiles. Someone was selling like how many snowmobiles? Like 60 snowmobiles? 100 snowmobiles for what? Like $1,000 or something freaking crazy. And all of them. And me and Tina were saying you'd probably have to have like a huge trailer and take multiple trips, but something like that would even be cool in the winter to do. But it's really just kind of knowing your market, your skill set, your resources, and like making a plan so that way you can have a sustainable business and be able to do this full time. But yeah, I don't know, we kind of went on a rant there, but I think it helps to provide some like context as far as like why we're doing what we're doing. And yeah, our goal is to pick up hopefully at least one more before we go back, and then one more after we sell the couch. Oh, we just got done eating. We are on our way to pick up a couch, actually the one that we were just mentioning, a cloud couch. We're buying it for $375, hopefully sell it for at least like $1,000. We're gonna give Paxton some money for helping us, but our goal is to make 1,200 more, like I told you guys, or we need to make 1,200 more to hit our goal. Between this couch and the dresser that we just picked up and the one from later, that'd be about $1,000 probably profit-ish.
Yeah.
So like one more piece and we'll hit our goal, but I think we can even do more than that.
Yeah, this couch I know that we can at least sell in this market for $1,000. This is one that somebody listed a while ago, and I just had it in my pipeline and just followed up with them, and then we agreed on $375. So check it out.
Okay, we're gonna go pick it up and then we'll update you guys.
Alright, we are back. We got Paxton helping with the vacuuming on this one. I think that's really all this one's gonna need is a good vacuum, and then you're gonna try to get out that like stain on that ottoman.
It's just soap. I think that's like caked up on there, so it's drying weird, but
Yeah.
you shampoo that.
And I'm pretty sure, I gotta get a picture of this one. Let's see what's wrong with the drawer. That shouldn't take too long. And I might even have a buyer for this one already for like $300 or $400.
Decided we're just gonna get a shampooer because the one that we thought we had at like my family's house, they don't have anymore. And this ottoman, I'm pretty sure it's just like a bunch of soap buildup from like her spraying the detergent stuff on it, or the stain spray. And we need a shampooer for our new place anyways, and they're on sale at Target for $99. So we're gonna go pick one up and use it to clean this. And I think it'll help us sell it for a little bit more and quicker. And then we can bring it home.
Pay for itself.
Yeah, and then we can bring it home to Arizona. So I forgot that ours like broke in Arizona, so we need one anyways. So we're gonna go pick one up right now at Target, and then we're gonna go pick up, or we're gonna go meet the people to pick up the couch because they're running a little late, and then we're gonna pick up that last dresser. And I think we have to stop at Menards, like the local hardware shop here. I'm not sure if it's like a national chain.
I think it's mainly a Midwest thing.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick up the handles for this dresser that we're gonna do. I'm gonna paint it black and then put some handles on it, and then we're going to get like the what are they called? The one that we just picked up earlier.
Like
the stoppers, they broke on there, so we're gonna pick some of those up.
I'm just gonna drop you off at the
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna go in.
text me when you want me to pull back up.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the plan for right now, but we're gonna go pick up the shampooer. Right here. These ones should be on sale. I'm gonna see though. I think we're gonna go with this one. It says $139, but online it says $109. And then I'm probably gonna pick out a soap too, and then we'll bring it back to Arizona. Got it? See, buddy? This one's probably the best shampooer we've had.
Except for those really big ones.
Yeah, that was a steam machine. Okay, let's see it. Don't go super fast. You gotta let it suck up the water. There you go. like them. Just wait.
How much you got there?
$6.50.
Boom, got that sucker sold.
Started with this, and then this is all profit. Those people came for the couch. Now we are picking up the last dresser for the day. Yeah, probably this way. Look what, look what we found. Oh, I think it's poop.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, no, that's gross. Can't find the building. Turns out that we were at the wrong place, so here we are. There it is. We're gonna pick it up and then head back to, well, actually I have to stop at Menards and then back to the house. We got the handles, some more paint things because I'm gonna paint the dresser that we just got. And then we got some of those slides.
For that dresser?
Yeah, for the other dresser. Now we're going to get a bite to eat and go home.
You want Taco Bell, you said?
No. I wanted the place in town here that we don't have in Arizona, but we have the trailer, so we can't go. So we're probably just going to go to, I don't know, a place that has a big parking lot. Probably something. Are you being serious?
Wherever you want. I'm not doing anything.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna look, but that's all right. I'll have to go one more time though before we head back to Arizona. Get our fill out of hometown food. Paxton shampooed this and it turned out really, really good. Looks brand new. Now we just have to do the ottoman. And if I'm right, this is all just like built up soap. You can see where she sprayed it. And then I just have to do like that. But that's pretty much it though. She said she washed the cushion covers, so that's all good. Rosie. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so silly. Yeah, that's pretty much it though for tonight. And then we have some other stuff we got to do. It's 9 o'clock and we're still grinding away. But that's how it is sometimes. What the water looks like after doing this. This is what it looks like so far. I'm not done. I have to go over it probably 1 or 2 more times and then do the bottom. But Tanner's working on replacing the dresser rails, and then we're almost done. That's gonna wrap it up for tonight. We moved it over here with all of our other stuff, but it turned out really, really good. I'm excited to see how that ottoman turns out, and then we're gonna take pictures and list it tomorrow for $1,200. And I bet we could get at least 1,000 because in Arizona, I feel like things usually sell for less there, but you still have to go off of retail new price. And there we sold a dark gray one that was also down feather, but I feel like it wasn't as nice as this one, for $1,400. So maybe, I think I'll list it for $1,200 because we have to leave in like 5 days. But I think we can get at least 1,000 for it. Alright, it's the next day. Last night we worked until like 2 in the morning, so we're pretty tired today, but it's Sunday and we leave on Friday, so we just want to get everything done. But today I think we're just going to finish up the dressers and like finish listing everything, and then hopefully sell everything within the next few days before we go, like at least like a couple days before we go. So it's gonna be a time crunch, but we'll get it done. So that's the plan for today. And yeah, hoping to get everything listed and then sold within the next couple days. Touch it. Alright, we picked up the last couch. This is probably gonna be the last item that we pick up unless we find like a really good deal that we know I could sell quickly. But it's a big 4-piece sectional. It's not like a high-end brand or anything, so I'm thinking like $600 for a sale price would be good. Paid $100 for it. and we'll make $500. That way we'll hit our goal after we sell everything. So we have a little bit of vacuuming and shampooing to do on that guy. And then this one is done. It turned out really, really nice after being steamed. I was curious because that ottoman looked really dirty and everything came out just like I thought. It was just a bunch of like soap buildup. But we got both dressers that we picked up yesterday, this table still, a dresser and a desk back there, and then these two little things right here, a little dresser and then like a vanity desk type thing. So we have to finish those 4 things tomorrow. Other than that though, it's just getting them sold before we go. And yeah, but we had family pictures today, so that's all we've done besides pick this up and then worked on some stuff for a little bit, took pictures of the sectional, listed it for $1,200. We haven't had any bites yet, so we lowered the price, hoping to sell it to make at least like $400 or $500 profit, because we're gonna pay Paxton out of it too. But we're gonna clean this one now and then get it listed.
No, you want it?
Here, Pax.
That's what you get.
Is he getting you?
So I'm gonna give them an example, okay?
Yeah, right here. See where that spot is?
Yeah.
This one is probably the best shampooer, right?
Yeah. Right here.
Yep. Okay, you do the rest of the line. All right, it is the next morning after cleaning this gray one here, and we are starting on the rest of the dressers and fixing them and then painting this guy here. And then after that, everything's should be listed and ready to go. Then it's just a matter of selling everything as quickly as possible before we leave, so we don't leave anything behind for our family to sell for us. It'd just be easier to get everything sold before we go. So that's what our goal is. Now we are painting that dresser that color, so like a matte black. This is the paint that we use whenever we are painting furniture. It's protective enamel Rust-Oleum paint, and it comes in different colors. This one I just chose to do matte black because I don't know, to me it's just aesthetically more pleasing for like the mid-century modern type of furniture. So we're gonna paint this. This thing's really old, as you saw. Like, we found some stuff in it from a long time ago, some old like clothing and like an old wallet and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And then these I'm gonna leave wood, but just put the new handles that I got on it. Let me see if I can try in here. So they're like this. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do for that one. That one I want to have done today. This one is pretty much done, that black one. The only other things we have to do are fix the rails on that. And then this guy right here, just finished sanding it and staining it. I think we're just gonna do a clear coat. All the drawers are done. We just gotta put the handles in those as well. We're putting the same handles on that as we are here. Just makes things easy and simple, so I don't know, you're just able to crank through things and get them done. Just keep everything as simple as possible. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll show you guys once I have the first coat on this. And like I said, these ones I'm just gonna clean up and then keep that color most likely, because it should be fine. I think it'll look pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the first coat. This first coat usually goes on a little bit thinner, and it's an oil-based paint, so it's going to take a little longer to dry between coats, but I'll usually wait like an hour and I can then do the second coat. This first one goes on a little patchy, but it gets like a good base going, and I sanded it already, so it's prepped and ready to go. And then after that, we should be able to work on the drawers. I don't know what you mean right here. Okay guys, that's gonna be the end of this vlog because we had a crazy last couple of days with getting things sold and then packing up our car because we're headed back to Arizona. So that's gonna end this vlog. We ended up selling most of the stuff. There's a few things that my grandpa's still gonna sell for us and that should sell this weekend. But we got as much sold as we possibly could. We got a few things left. And now we are headed back. The car is completely jam-packed, if you can even see that. And then we got Piper. Piper, come on. See, there she is. She's crazy. She's ready to go. All right, but that's gonna be it. We are now headed back to move into the dream apartment that we've been wanting to move into for 4 years. So if you are interested in seeing that vlog and video next, make sure to stay tuned.